queen e3 not working. Pawn on e4, b4. Capture on b2. Knight take b2. Short castle. f5. Now need to put knight somewhere. Maybe knight d6 is not bad. Rook f3. g6. King h2. Knight b6. Rook h1. Put knight on d5 and rook h3. Now still all not clear. We need to make rook e8. King g3. Yes. This very big fight in any game. Queen g5. d6. King f2. Yes, bringing king. Also can be predicted. Yes. Can I improve? I don't believe. Yes, checks. Yes. Some check by e5. Not sure also. Knight take f4. Rook take g7. c3 maybe. a5. Rook will play by h5. Play king f6. Rook 8 with counterplay. What about c4? At least I can take on c4. b3. a5. f4. g take f4 is losing. Knight d3, of course. Knight take f4. Here can play king g3. Maybe. King h2. Give checkmate by some king move. Start, okay, some e4 now. d4. Knight f6 not looks right decision. Bishop e3. Maybe knight f5, why not? Knight c6, trying to cut also. Queen d2, yes. Queen d2. Now positional idea, bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow. At least I can take on c4. Rook d6, change rook, what else? No moves. Yes. Bishop take a5, he took on a5. What else? Take on a7. Bishop d5. Pawn on a4. King h7. Now he improved little bit his king. Yes. Should play some again sharp. Should put some fire. Benzene to fire, like we can tell. Maybe now f5. Rook c5. Okay. Yes. c3 of course. Check. King e3. Take on f5. Rook fc8. Unexpected move. What to play? I want to give mate. Bishop a6. Rook c4. Check. Yes. King e3. Bishop e6. Rook b5. f4. a5. f3. a6. Very dangerous. Rook c7. Yes. Rook b7. Maybe rook c6. Yes. Rook f1. Bishop d5. Rook c7. King g6. Rook f2. Rook a2. King c5. Same idea. Try to make some triangle. King c6. Yes. Rook a2. King e7. Rook a2. Rook f3. Rook a2. Rook d3. Bishop d5. Bishop d3. Yes, bishop d3. Right. Take on d3. King e5. King e3 enough. But no time. Now shake hand. Knight f3. Yes, make some threats. d5, d5 now. d4. Short castle, yes. b3, knight e4. Knight c8, knight c6, okay. f3, bishop g4. h3, yes, yes. take on d4, maybe e6, rook fd1, rook c8, bishop g2, b4, yes, c4. He has decision, but I think he should take on c3. Queen b6. Most probably. Till 97. Yes. He has decision, but I think he should take on c3. He has decision, but I think he should take on c3. Take on d4. Check! King h2, not right move. Now so many ideas. Yes, yes, yes. Knight f5. Very dangerous. Rook c3, yes. Rook 8 with counterplay. Bishop c1. Rook a2. So, yes. Bishop f4, sorry. What to play I didn't see. What king g7? g4, g4. Knight h4, as I predicted. Bishop f2. Okay, give check. King g5. Check, and with checkmate. Yes. I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. Short castle. d4. At least I can take on c4. Knight on e5. Bishop e6. e3. Knight bd7. f4. Knight d5. Cutting all pieces now. Yes. Knight e4. b6. Knight on g5. Bishop h6. He is using. I think to be, yes, e4. Sharp move. Bishop take g5. Queen d2, yes. Queen d2. Knight d3, of course. Queen e3 not working. d5, c take d5, yes. Bishop h6, he is using. There is no chance, seems. d4. Queen g5. Normal move here looks like c3. Yes. Not expected. Yes. h4. Trying to promote some black pawns. Also h5. Yes. Material advantage for white. Make some check. Resign. So, yes, he resigned. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. C take d5, e take d5, b3, bishop take e7, take on e7, queen c2, queen d2. h6, I didn't see h6. Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. Knight f6 not looks right decision. h5, h3 made luft for his king. Queen h4. So I don't know how to improve. f4. Bishop f5. Yes. Queen f2. But few seconds he has. Time running. His time. Queen e7. Knight g3. Yes. Bishop c8. He should be in military camp. Knight f6. Knight c3. Most probably, yes. Knight h5. Knight g3. Yes. With idea queen f6. Okay, maybe should take and queen e7. Now if bishop f5, maybe knight c6. Check. King king h8. What now? Yes. What king g7? Queen e3 not working. Rook h8, he decided. e6. Also, why not queen d5? Rook d1. We need to make rook e8. Take on c6. Rook d8. Maybe rook d6. h4. Why not e5? He wants immediately. But no time. But no time. Yes. Now shake hand. Knight f3. d6. Okay, why not d4? c6, pawn on e4. Most probably after knight d2. Knight bd7. And I want to intend to play knight b3. Yes, yes. Most probably, yes. Knight h5, queen d3. Bishop h6. He is using take on d6. Bishop f4. Because knight cannot. By triangle. Most probably b6. Yes. Knight d3 also. Take on d3. Take on d3. Knight g3. Rook e1. Queen c2. Yes. Bishop a6. c4 maybe. Rook a e1 maybe. Rook d2. Queen c3. Why not? Yes. Queen c1. Ending also in some variations pawn on a4. Should take on c4 by bishop. Some unusual kings Indian. And yes, g3. And also we should keep in mind, yes, now threat, direct threat. G take f4 is losing. Rook d1. King f2. c5. After, okay, rook c3 of course. b4. Rook c1. a5. In c5 with some trap. Why not take on a5? b3. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. F take e4. King g2. King h2. King f3. King h1. King g3. H4. Can play king g1. More simple. Maybe I did king e1. Yes. King d4. Yes. Checkmate. Now shake hand. f3. What he will play? g6. And looks normal move e4. Till knight e7. Maybe Carlsen style h6. Waiting. Yes. With idea queen f6. Knight d5. So what? Bishop e4. Rook take e1. a5. g3. b6 most probably. So queen e4. Now what? We should play knight d8. Queen d7 right move. h4. h5 looks strange. Queen f6. c6. Till knight e7. Knight g7. Yes. Give checkmate by some king move. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. E4. Knight c8, knight c6, okay. Knight f3, d5. Yes. What now? Knight c3 is not. Pawn on a5, rook e1, knight a6. Knight d7 cannot play, not working. Yes. Rook e8, of course. Rook e8, what to play? I want to give mate bishop h6, he's using. Yes. Unbelievable. Take on c6. Knight take e1. Okay, give check. Should make move. Yes. Knight on g5. Check. In g8. Seems draw coming. Yes. Maybe yes. So I don't know how to improve. Now yes. Check. Queen take on e8. Rook take e1. e6. Rook d1. Rook a6. Or knight b5. So yes. Bishop d7. So I suggest most probably b3. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Yes. Rook b4. d6. King f7. Check. King e7. What about e5 move? Yes. Rook b5 immediately. g3. Rook b3. Okay. But not. Rook d1. Rook h1. Rook d7. King g7. Yes. b4. Rook b8. Rook e2. b2. King g6. Mate. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight f3. d6. g3. Bishop g7. d4. Short castle. Maybe bishop b7. Knight h4. Yes. Knight take e4. Bishop take e4. b4. a4, believe, yes. Bishop d5. What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended. Queen d2, yes. Queen d2. Queen d7. Queen e6 and position losing. Now f5. Rook c4 immediately. Queen b3, okay. Rook c8. Rook c1. King f8. c5. Queen d7. Okay, Queen d7 is looks human. Queen b4. Queen e6 now. Oh, play Queen b8. Bishop take g7. Rook takes e8. Rook a1. e4. Take on f5. Right idea. Queen h3. This is according theory is losing position. Mated his opponents. Now shake hand. Play d4. Knight f6. Knight f3. And play, for example, c5. Yes. What to play? What else than b5? c3. Yes. Pawn on e4. Queen c4. Yes. Yes. What about queen take d5? Queen c2 looks only move. Bishop d3. Knight e3, yes. Trying to cut knight. King h7. Knight on g5. Check, yes. Knight e6. Check. Queen f3. Knight e5. Why a knight e5 cannot? f6, of course. Yes. Bishop e3. Now military service doing so. Bishop f5. Bishop take f6. Bishop take f6. Rook take e5. Rook d1. Bishop d3. Rook e1. Yes. f3. Yes. Queen d6. Interesting. Rook take f7. King f2. King g8. He must know something. But why not take on g4? King g7. Yes. f4. Okay, king f8. Only move king h6. King g8. Queen should be on a8. Take on f4. He wants to play queen g7. Mate. Yes. Now game start. e4 now. e5. Yes, e5 he played. Bishop b5. Bishop d6. Take on c6. Short castle. Maybe short castle. Knight f8. Knight g3. Knight g6. Maybe I can play some move like knight c4. Yes. Bishop f8. a4 should play. Queen d7. Knight e3. Yes. Trying to cut knight. Yes. He touch piece. c4. Yes. Bishop e3. Take on d3. Take on d3. Take on d3. Yes. So. Pawn b6. Okay, Carlson winning. Sorry, not me. c5. Most probably. Yes. Knight h5. Yes. King h7. After. Okay. Rook c3 of course. Okay. Queen d7 of course. a5. Bishop take f5. Take on f5. Knight e7 should play. Tension in game increase. f6 of course. Knight d5. Bishop take g7. e4 now. So he has only few seconds. Few seconds to make move. 10 seconds. 9 seconds. Rook b8. Rook take b7. Rook take b7. Capture on b2. e3. Simple take on e3. After, okay, rook c3 of course. Rook d2, rook, yes. Knight e3. Maybe rook d6. Knight take g4. King f1, yes. More easy solution. Knight g3. h5. King g1 also, yes. King f2. Check. Simple take on e3. Rook take c5. Rook take h5 he took. King f8. King e7. Rook e6. Rook take d5. Now rook e6 not working. Now just easy. Only move king h6. Queen h3. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again I am back to comments. Knight f6. Oh. d6. d3. Short castle. a5. King h2. Pawn on e4. And rook b1. a3. Some move. f4 maybe. Yes. c6. Knight e2. Yes. Aha. Also where is move queen take e2. Queen f3. Now yes. Knight e3. Yes. Trying to cut knight. Maybe it's his best. Rook e1. Rook h1. Queen h4. So boring now. Became before. I should find something. Maybe knight e1. Knight b4 and yes. Rook a1. Bishop e6. Yes. f6. Need to calculate. Bishop c3. Okay. d4. Yes. Black lost. Bishop e7. Yes. Bishop f3. Rook d8. But I don't believe. Knight d2 he played. Knight d2. What is defensive idea? Need to check book. Yes. b6. King g2. King e7. King f3. g5. Yes. Bishop f5. Bishop. Where to put bishop? Bishop c8. Bishop b7. Yes. Bishop a6. What about the b5 move? Bishop d6. a3 should take. Knight c3. Check. King f2. Knight e2. Yes. Right. Knight e2. Bishop d6. King g4. King f3. Maybe yes, king d2. Yes. More safe. And will easy win by king g6, 7. But no time. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight f3, d5, d5 now, c4 maybe. f3, e5, c5. a5, yes. Queen b3, okay. Knight h6. I don't guess he can take on d4. f5. Knight e5, why a knight e5 cannot? Knight d7 cannot play, not working. Okay, trying to find move. Castle, knight take e5. Queen b3. Bishop takes c5. Okay. h3. Yes. Rook take f2. King e2. Bishop f7, check now. King e7, some tactical ideas. Yes. e6. Queen d4. Bishop b2. Take on d3. Try to check. Resign. So please join us, okay? e4 now. What about e5 move? Knight c6. Queen was on a4. Take on e7. What else? Castle should play faster. Maybe Carlsen style h6. Waiting. Take on c6. Take on c6. Bishop d4. Rook e7. Bishop take f3. Rook c8 maybe. Rook g1 should play. Rook g8. Yes. Yes. Rook c8. c3. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Even rook g8. a4 should play. Rook h5. a5. So what? King h8. Yes. Rook g7. Rook take g7. b6. Maybe rook c6. Check. King c, no. King c2 going by pin. Maybe losing. He resigned. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. d4, e6, bishop f4, very c5 move, c5 idea, more active idea. Yes. Knight e6. Take on d4, knight f6, very important for this position. a4, bishop e7, a5. Queen d8, of course. Knight d6. Knight d5, yes. Bishop h2, not believe. Don't believe. It's right idea. No, yes. Yes. Don't believe. And don't need, maybe. Yes. Yes. King e3 enough. Can I improve? I don't believe. Queen c6, knight e5. Why a knight e5 cannot? but queen d6 also a little bit slow. b6, bishop g2 at least. Bishop on b7, yes. He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Queen d3, knight c7. Yes. Knight h4. Knight d5, some pieces change. Yes, position became more simple, so. But not easy to win this position is. Maybe queen a6 idea. Yes. What now? Knight c3 is not. King g2? King f7, okay. Rook d3, knight d5, king f3, short side. d5, I can take on c5. Activate king, king f4. Take on f4, take on d3. But no time, but no time. They play, it already started. d4. Knight f6 not looks right decision. Bishop take f3. Bishop f5. Bishop c8 f4 looks no sense. Bishop e3 don't believe. Bishop takes c5. Knight d7. Yes. g4. Knight take e5. Took on e5. Bishop, bishop. Where to put bishop? Bishop c8. King h1. e5. Yes, e5 he played. d6. Pawn b6. Bishop g2 at least. King g7. Queen h3. Bishop e6. Now no chances losing or not. Bishop d5. Rook f8. Bishop take e4. Bishop take e4. Very important for this position. Rook f1. Checks. Rook f8. King king h8. Give checkmate by some king move. Yes. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. g6. Knight c3. d6. e4. Bishop g7. Knight f3. Bishop g4. Bishop take f3. e5. D take e5. Yes. D take e5. Bishop take g7. Knight d4. f4. c5. Bishop take d7. E take f4. Queen e7. Bishop g4. Queen e5. There's some variation played also some Dutch players like Ivan Sokolov also playing rook fd8, a3. Now f5, bishop f3. Only move king h6. What to play? Take on f5. Right idea. Take on f5. Right idea. Queen h4. Knight c7. Knight e2. Thinking now, thinking. Yes, yes. Because yes, he should make decision to what play, for win or for draw. Resign. Shake hands. Maybe yes. I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. And looks normal move e4. Take on d4. Knight d4. Bishop e7, yes. Maybe short castle. Castle. d6. Rook e1. Take on e7. Bishop b5. Maybe knight e5. Knight take d4. Very c5 move. c5 idea. More active idea. Bishop f1. b3. Yes. Bishop b2. Knight g6. Queen e2. Game became very sharp now. e5. b5. Pawn on a4. Can I play knight f4? Need to calculate. Queen d2. A take b5. Okay. Maybe bishop take b5. Knight take g4. Rook f1. Queen e7. Check. King h8. Only move. Don't believe they can take on f4. Yes. Knight f6. Rook f5. Knight take e4. Check. Big fighter. He's trying to make perpetual check. King g7. Queen g5. Check. Resign. He resigned now and yes. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. d4. Knight take d4. Why not d5? Maybe knight e4. Knight c8, knight c6, okay. e3, a5, pawn on a4. Now f5. Yes. Knight f6. Take on d4. Bishop takes c5. I can take on c5. Short castle, yes. Short castle. What about knight e4? Bishop d5. Move f3. Why not? Yes. Queen take d4. Yes. b6 most probably. Rook e7. Rook take f7. Bishop e5 without thinking. King f2. Yes, bringing king. h5. Queen d8, of course. Check. King h7. No, yes. Ending also in some variations pawn on a4. Resign, yes. Now shake hand. Knight f3. Yes, make some threats. c4, yes. Maybe short castle. Knight c6. Trying to cut also. Queen b3. Bishop c1. Queen b6. Knight e4. Queen b7. b3. b3. Knight d6. Rook fd8. Maybe by queen b5 I can meet this move. f5, he played f5. Rook d8, queen c2. h5 looks strange. Yes. Bishop e7. Rook b8. Queen take e6, yes. Rook c7. Decided to play for win. Maybe queen e1. Yes. Bishop f6. Solid move. Ah, even rook g8. Queen e5. What else? h4. Bishop take g7. Give him check. Check. King f6. h4. a5. g4. King e6. Should go back on f4 by king. h6. King e3. h7. d6. Why not king c4? Yes, mate. Start, okay. And looks normal move e4. Knight f6. Okay, why not d4? Bishop b6, queen d2, f3, d6, g4 maybe. Now knight e5, g5. I don't guess he can take on d4. He missed bishop f4 and now he is losing. Maybe take on g5. Knight take e4. How to stop? With idea queen f6. Queen d2, yes. Queen d2. Some check by e5. Sure also. Rook d8, king c3. f6, of course. h6. At least I can take on c4. Most natural move bishop e2 should take on c4 by bishop. Rook d2, rook, yes. Rook d8, rook h8. Maybe b3, rook b4. Rook h2, rook b7. Rook b8. So, yes. b2. Rook b8. Yes. King c3. Knight c4. Rook h2. Rook h1. Checkmate. So please join us, okay? Knight f3, d4, why not d5? And now what? c5 most probably. Rook e8. His opponent knight c3 decide to play. Yes. Aha. Also very smooth queen take e2. Knight e4. c5. Knight c3. What else? Knight f6. Queen b5. Bishop d6. Yes. What about knight e2? Maybe knight e4. What now? Knight f4. Queen d3. Solid move. Also, why not queen d5? Queen f3. d3. Rook c4 immediately. Some tactical ideas. Most probably after knight d2. Queen d1. At least I can take on c4. Queen d2. Rook e2. Queen c3. Capture on b2. Rook d7. King g2. f6, of course. Take f6. King f8. At least I can take on c4. Rook g2 enough. What else? a4. Yes. Rook b5. a3. Some move. Check. Rook h5. King h7. Mate. So please join us, okay? d4. Knight f6 not looks right decision. Knight b5. He saw now idea. Take on d6. h3, h6. Bishop e2. Why not? Now if bishop f5 maybe a6. Yes, rook fd1. Yes. Make tension. I don't guess he can take on d4. Rook take d4. Queen e6 and position losing. Rook c7. Yes. Play queen g6. Yes. I don't see any change in position. What else? Should be maybe king f1. More safe move. Safest move in position. Bishop will take on h3. Or bishop g3. I will remove my pieces from all threads. Resign, yes. He resigned now and yes. So please join us, okay? d3. Take on d3, take on d3. Castle, bishop e7. Knight c6, trying to cut also. Knight d4, queen h5, knight g3. Yes. c4, yes. d6, what to play? Why not e5? h3, I guess. He will put bishop on e3. Maybe Carlsen style h6, waiting move. Knight f6. Yes. Knight h4. Rook c8 maybe. Knight h, knight g6, cutting. Knight f5. Oh. Bishop d8. Sure, I will stop this. Yeah, knight e7 should play. Take on f5. Take on f5. Right idea. Bishop take g7. Bishop take f5. Take on f5. Take on f5. Right idea. king f7, bishop e3, rook g8, bishop f3, a6 is, I not understand this move, g3, bishop e7, king g2, c6, b4, a3, g4, g4, yes, rook h8, yes, rook h7, maybe b5 should play, take on c6, take on c6, rook c2, e4, bishop e2, yes, rook h1, rook c8, maybe bishop a6 now, take on c6, a3 should take, rook g7, bishop take f6. There is some also tactical by rook g5. Resign. Now game start. And looks normal move e4. d6. Knight f6. What now? Knight c3 is not. c6. Bishop f4. Rook e8, of course. Of course. Rook e8. h6. Because bishop g3 should be played fast. Knight g6. Queen d3. Knight e5. Queen d2. Bishop d7. Knight h5. Yes. Queen f3. Surprise. Yes. d5. e5. King h1. So I don't know how to improve. Knight e7 should play. Queen f2. Knight f5. g4. Knight e7 should play. f5. Queen h8. Yes. Losing position. Queen h4. Knight g8. Knight e2. Yes. Bishop e7. Queen h5. Starting to play passive. Rook f8. What now? Knight f4. Most probably b6. Yes. And c3 of course. Pawn on c5 of course. But bishop, where to put bishop? Bishop c8. Yes. Now yes. Knight h, knight g6. Cutting. Yes. Knight e7 should play. Bring knight on g5. Check. h8. Bishop d5. Knight take d5. Queen d7. Yes. Yes. Queen d8 looks interesting. Yes. Check. King h7. Now he improved little bit his king. Take on e7. Queen h4. Check. King h. King h8. Take f6. After queen d5 he is rook down and position completely losing. Resign. Shake hands. They played already started. Knight f3. Knight c3. What else? Bishop g4. Castle. Bishop take f3. Bishop take f3. Knight c6. Okay, d5. Look, should play. d5. C take d5. a6 is, I not understand this move. What else? Then queen a2. Knight c5. Yes, yes. Rook b1. Maybe it's wrong, but I want to play. Take on e7. Bishop f6. Knight take e4. Bishop f3. Knight c3. Queen c2. Rook e8. Yes. I am analyzing without computer, so please, yes, excuse me if I may. Queen c4. Page 3. Rook c8 he play. Rook b7. Yes. King g7. Yes. King h2. Not right move. g3. h5. Queen d2. h4. King g2. Knight e4. Queen e2. Aha. Also there is move queen take e2. Yes. Make some check. My idea king e4. What king g7? Rook b7. Rook g3. Bishop e3. Draw a grid, the asking arbiter. Start, okay, e4, unbelievable move. Knight f6. a4, g6. Bishop g7. d3. Short castle. h4. d6. h5. g take h5. Knight g5. Queen f6. Take on h5 now. Bishop e3. Should take on c4 by bishop. Knight h4, as I predicted. Move f3. Why not? Long castle, of course, he played. So knight d4, yes. Knight d5, yes. So he going main line. Knight f5. Bishop f2. So what? How to improve position? Yes. King h7. Rook h1. Also practical decision. c6, knight e3. Rook f4. What now? g4. Queen g6. Knight f5. Oh, but okay, still yes. Take on f5. Right idea. Bishop d2. Queen e6 and position losing. Queen g2. Yes. Queen e2. a6, a6 is I not understand this move. Queen b4, b6. Now rook f1 leading for draw. Rook g1. Check. King h7. Surprise. a5. e3. Yes. Yes. e2. Pawn running. Rook e1 back. Okay, Carlsen winning. Sorry, not me. Rook f1. Rook take e1, yes. Check. Queen e7. What about queen b6 move? King h6, some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. King g7, give check, but no time. Now shake hand, b3, d5, bishop b2, bishop g4 now. Okay, f4 move is should be right. Rook e1, yes. Queen d2, a5, yes. Yes, d4, h5. He took on a5. What about knight e4? Now knight e5. What about queen b6 move? Queen on c5. Rook d7. Bishop f1, rook fd8. Rook d4, knight e4. Practically best chance. Yes, knight c3. Yes. This variation we saw. c5. Knight e4 looks very strong. Yes. b6 most probably. Take on c6. Yes. Rook. Yes. King f8. C take d4. Okay, c4. Yes. Rook c3. Yes. Yes. cb3. Take on c6. a5. He took on a5. Rook c1. Rook a1. King f3. d5. E take d5. Check. King f3. Short side. e6. d3. King e3 enough. Play t2 now. King e7. Give check. King e2. King f3. Yes. King e3 enough. f4 maybe. King g6. Now rook f4. King g6 leading to draw. With idea queen f6. King g8. King g6. Mate. Now game start. e4 unbelievable move. c6. Knight take e4. Knight f6. Knight g5. Don't believe. Knight e5. Knight bd7. Knight d5. Short castle. Yes. Queen f3. Bishop f7. a3. e6. His active play. Yes. Even looks bishop take g5 more dangerous. What to play now? Bishop e2? Yes. With idea bishop e4. Queen h3 or knight, maybe knight f4 first. Resign, yes. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight going on c6. After with idea f4. d4. g4. Knight d5 I don't believe he will play, yes. Even he can play, I don't believe. f3 check. Okay, give check. Yes. King d3. Till knight e7. Queen take f3. Knight c8, knight c6. Okay, not expected. Bishop f4. d6. Knight d5. Yes. What now? Yes. Rook g1. Defend everything. Bishop d6. Yes. Even rook g8. Give check. With check. What to play now? Bishop e2. King c6. Yes. Yes. Tempo move. Yes. Check. Bishop d7. What about knight? Okay. King d2. Queen h6. Make some check. King c3 now. Queen h3. Check. Bishop d3. Who is better? Bishop c5. Yes. Now rook f1 leading for draw. Should play some again sharp. Should put some fire. Benzene to fire, like we can tell. He resigned. Yes. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. Knight f3, d5, d5 now. Okay, why not d4? f6, take f6. Bishop take f6. Knight b3, yes, with knight c5 idea. Somehow to create some activity. Bishop e6. Knight take e5. Knight take e5. f3. Or rook a e8. Bishop e3. Bishop f5. Yes. Bishop d4. Yes. Good or bad, you should take on d3. Take on d3. Queen take e6. Yes. Also practical decision. Queen f2. Yes. h6. h4. a5. a4. Believe. Yes. Rook e7. No, don't believe. Take on e4. Most logical move is g. Most natural move is g4. Yes, little bit position boring. Check. Queen e6 now. Oh, try to check. King g3. Check. Also h5. Very some also tactical by rook g5. King e7. Should go back on f4 by king. Mate. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight going on c6. Knight f3. Yes, make some threats. Maybe short castle. Rook e8. Queen d2, a5, b6, a3, f6. Yes. Knight e2. Bishop f8. Bishop g4 now. Queen e2. Queen c8, h3. Bishop e6. Knight take d4. Bishop f7. Queen f3. Yes. Bishop g6. Queen e6 and position losing. Rook d3. Take on d3. Take on d3. a4. Yes. Can I make draw? But he wants more maybe than draw. Take on h5 now. Queen h3. Play queen g6. Yes. Need to bring one more piece. Rook on g3. Yes. Take on e4 now. Rook e1. Check. Looks all ideas promising. King h2. No, what? King f7 or what? Yes. Queen d7. Okay, queen d7 looks human. Queen c4. Check. King e7. Take on e4. Rook take h5. c3 of course. Maybe now f5. Queen d3. Rook e4. a5. He took on a5. Rook a2. Yes, queen b5. Most logical move is g. Most natural move is g4. Yes, little bit position boring. a7. Rook a2. Queen c6. Check. King g5. Should be maybe king f1. More safe move. Safest move in position. Resign. Yes. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again I am back to comments. Knight c3. d5. c take d4. Castle. Bishop f4, sorry. f5, he played f5. Bishop d3. Yes. What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended. Knight g3. Yes, yes. Rook take f2. Take on d4. Yes, he has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Bishop f1. Can I play knight f4? Need to calculate. What about knight e2? Knight on g5? Knight d4. Most probably queen f4 move. Queen d2. c take d4. Bishop take f3. Okay, d5. Look, should play d5. Rook take f7. King where? King will go. Why not take on a5? And will easy win by king c6. King c3. King f4. Take on h5 now. King g6. King g5. Take on h7 even. King e7. King f1. Yes. King d4 is centralization. King g2. So queen e4. Time Dmitry Komarov. Again I am back to comments. c4. Short castle, yes. d4. Bishop b7. Rook c1. a6. Maybe knight e5. Bishop d6. Yes. Bishop takes e5. Took on e5. Looks rook f8. Queen h5. Excellent move. Queen e7. King g. No, rook f4. Maybe b5. Bishop e2. Bishop d5. Nice game for black. Black should be not worse at least. Yes. Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8. h3, no, don't believe. Rook c2. What to play? I want to give mate. e6. d5. Yeah. g6. So, if not take, what else? d6. Can I take on d6? Where is question also? Take on h7 even? Check. Most probably. Take on h7 even? Yes, yes. Give checkmate by some. Started little bit late because it was opening ceremony. Move bishop on b6. a4, believe, yes. Castle. Knight f6 not looks right decision. What Let's take on a7. Yes. Bishop b3. Knight g6. h3, I guess. Queen f6. King h2. Knight f4. c6. g3. Knight h. Knight g6. Cutting. d5. Yes. f4. E take f4. Because yes, he should make decision to what play, for win or for draw. e5. Queen d8. Yes. Queen f2. Rook a8. Yes. Queen a7. So it's working, this idea. Maybe now f5. Bishop d5. Queen g5. Rook d4. And all threats I keep. Okay, c4, yes. I'm not happy because bishop h1 should be not number one move, not first. Yes. Rook d6, change rook, what else? No moves. Okay, knight d4. Rook c8, e6, start to play sharp. Rook c7, f6 of course. Yes. King g4, yes. Maybe bishop g2, yes. Resign. He resigned now and yes. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight c3, e5. Yes, e5 he played. d4, d3. Knight g3. Yes. Knight d5, cutting all pieces now. Bishop b5. Bishop take f3. Take on c6. Yes. Okay, give check. Queen d8, of course. Check. e6. Knight d4. Practically best chance. Take f6. Bishop takes c5. Now I will play only... Oh, yes, king e6. a4. Knight e7 should play. Play bishop e3, don't believe. Knight f5, yes. Take on a7. Rook a8. b6. c7. Till knight e7. And he start to create also some threats on big diagonal. With check. Rook b7. Rook c2. Check. King f1. Yes. King f4. King g2. This very big fight in any game. Knight h4, as I predicted. Rook takes c8. Rook takes c8. Knight h, knight g6. Cutting. Bishop take f6. Bishop h4. King g1 also. Yes. King e2. But no time. But no time. And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. What about e5 move? h5. d3. h4. Took on e4. Check. Okay, why not d4? Bishop g4 now. Knight c3. Bishop b4. Bishop f4. Knight e5. Yes. Queen d4. Bishop d6. Take on a7. g5. Yes. What's now? Bishop takes c5. Bishop takes c5. But knight c5 was interesting attempt. Bishop h3. Check. Can play king g1. More simple. Yes, resign. Now game start. b3. Why not d5? Bishop b2. e6. Already done. f4. He need to play knight e8 maybe. b4. a5. Yes. a3. Knight on b6. Bishop f1 most probably. Queen d7 of course. Queen b3. Knight take b2. Capture on b2. Most logical c6. Knight b7. a4 should play. Yes. Yes. Queen c2 looks only move. C5. C4 maybe. C take d4. Yes, by his face I cannot. Yes, he maybe missed something even. Knight c6. Yes. Most probably after knight d2. Rook b5 immediately. Knight b4 and yes. Bishop d4. c6. Take on c6. Take on c6. Take on c6. Yes. Queen c3. Knight f3. Queen c2. Bishop b4. Knight e5. King f6. Knight c6. Trying to cut also. Bishop b5 he prepared. Why not? g4. g4. King f4, what else? Why not take on a5? Bishop g5. Knight d4. Maybe take on g5. King f3. Short side. e2. Pawn running. King h6. Check. King g6 leading to draw. King f6. King e7. King b5. Yes. But no time. They played already started. e4 now. Bishop c5. Bishop b5 he prepared. Why not? Knight b3, yes. With knight c5 idea. Somehow to create some activity. Knight c6. Queen f3. Maybe short castle. Bishop e3. Rook a e1 maybe. Rook e7. No, don't believe rook e7. Or rook a e8. Yes. Yes. h5. Knight d4. Queen g5. And also we should keep in mind, yes, now threat, direct threat. Okay, knight d4. Knight g5, don't believe. Yes. Now knight f5. Why not? Queen g6. f4. Should play some again sharp. Should put some fire. Benzene to fire, like we can tell. Yes. So should play faster. Bishop take f5. Take on e5. Bishop d7. Can I take on d6? There is question also. Queen f4. f6. h4. Knight e6. He is not sure about this move. He resigned. So please join us, okay? So I suggest most probably b3. C take d5, e take d5. Maybe short castle. Maybe knight e5. What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended. Bishop c5, yes. Rook c1, yes. Bishop d3, right. Rook e8, of course. Rook e8. Rook c8. Queen d2. Yes. f6. Rook takes c8. Rook c1. Queen d7. Okay, Queen d7 looks human. But Queen d6 also a little bit slow. Knight take d5. Yes. Now King h8. Not afraid of some tactics. Knight c3. Knight h4. Check. King f1. Yes. Bishop will take on h3. Also white is okay. Looks nice position, but not easy to find idea how to put your pieces. How improve your pieces. He resigned. Yeah. So please join us, okay?
d5.
Pawn up on h6, but
Knight f3. Knight f6.
bishop d3.
Bishop f5. Check.
Bishop d2, queen e6, and position losing.
Bishop e3. What else? Castle should play faster. C take d5.
Rook take d5, knight c6, trying to cut also.
Bishop f4.
Knight b4 he can.
Queen f5.
Check I want to give. But okay, still.
Queen c2. Checkmate. Now shake hand.
I don't believe he can play b3. Bishop b2.
Knight f6.
What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is cannot be recommended. Knight g4.
e3.
Knight c6, trying to cut also. At least I can take on c4. Should take on c4 by bishop. Bishop b7, yes. Queen d3.
Or rook a e8.
You should play by your own brain.
Yes. Yes.
Knight b4 and yes.
Queen c3.
Bishop take f3. He should be in military camp. Queen g5. But not believe because a3. Rook take e5.
Very interesting decision.
Can play king g1. More simple.
Simple take on e3.
Check.
Yes. Simple take on e3.
Rook on g3. Queen f2.
Knight e5.
Very interesting player.
Rook e1.
But queen d6 also a little bit slow. But few seconds he has.
Yes. Yes.
a4 should play.
a6. a7.
Queen b6 is not bad.
c5.
c6.
King f7.
Queen f4. Check. Resign.
I'm Dmitry Komarov. Again, I am back to comments. a6. e3. e6. What else? Castle should play faster.
Queen d2. Yes. Queen d2.
Bishop b7. Knight on e5. Yes. Knight bd7. Yes.
h3. No, don't believe.
Queens. Knight take d7.
Knight e. Maybe rook fd8.
Knight d4. Knight e4.
Queen e3 not working. Knight f3.
So knight d4. Rook d5. Very good move.
f3. Queen d7. Yes. King f2. Yes, bringing king. With idea queen f6. h4. h5. Rook e2. Allow him. Yes, not. But okay.
C take d4.
Queen d3.
Yes.
Rook e3 he prepared.
Queen d4.
Okay, draw in pocket. Rook e2, allow him. Yes, not. But okay.
King h2. Yes. Bishop b7.
He has decision. But I think he should take on c3. Rook d2, rook. Yes. Queen f3.
Queen a1.
King h7. Now he improved little bit his king. Queen d3. What now? Rook e2. Rook e2, double rook. On e2, e1. Long side, right? Rook e2.
Queen f5.
Maybe rook f2. Ah, bishop c6, I not believe.
Queen
Yes.
on c5.
Now, rook e2, rook d2.
Queen
Rook
c6.
E2, double
Rook f2. Maybe bishop
Pawn
g4.
E2, E1. Rook G2,
Queen d1
enough.
and rook g1.
But no time.
Resign, yes. So please join us, okay?
Knight take E5. Knight F6 not looks right decision. Queen B3. Bishop D6.
And yes. Castle.
Short castle, yes.
Or what?
Queen take B7.
Rook b8.
Maybe Queen A6 idea.
Bishop c8.
Coming blood from his nose, and now doctor's trying to help.
Queen was on a4. Yes.
Rook B4.
Okay, what to play? Yes.
Rook E8.
Resign. Yes. Now game start. Pawn on b3, maybe e6, e3.
Knight F6 not looks right decision.
What about knight e4?
A3. Some move. Queen B3.
Bishop e6.
Queen D2.
Yes. a6.
What about knight G4 working or not? H3, I guess. Maybe Carlsen style H6. Waiting move. He must know something. But why not take on G4? Rook F5.
e4. Took on e4, took on e4.
Knight G6. So pawn structure is defective. Maybe bishop G2. Yes.
Yes.
What to play? I want to give mate.
Rook d2. We are providing chess this transmission and online comments. Yes.
Queen H5.
Bishop f1 most probably in
Threat mate in 1.
bishop e6. Yes.
Queen E2. Queen G5.
Bishop d4.
G3.
Rook e1.
Also H5. Queen E3 not working. King F7. Okay. Bishop F5.
f6.
But no time. But no time.
Time Dmitry Komarov. Again I am back to comments. Maybe now f5.
Take on F5. Right idea.
Bishop c5. Bishop e3. Queen e7.
Most natural move bishop E2.
And yes. I am analyzing without computer, so please, yes, excuse me if I may. Rook e1. Yes.
We need to make Rook E8. Again complications start. Bishop D6.
Bishop d4.
Check. Rook take E1, yes. Bishop B7, yes.
Yes. Knight a4. Knight d7.
B4.
Yes.
And Rook B1.
Excellent move. Rook take b7. Bishop b6. Bishop b5.
Knight C5. Bishop C6.
Play king f6. Rook d8. Bishop e4. Rook d2.
Don't believe they can take on F4. Bishop D3.
Resign, yes. Now game start. D4. Knight f6 looks most probably like this.
Knight C8, Knight C6, okay. Queen D2.
Bishop c5.
Long castle, I suggest.
Rook take d4. Knight b6.
Rook C1. King E3 enough.
f5.
a6. Knight g3. Bishop b5 he prepared. Why not? Bishop d3. Bishop take b5. Yes. Knight d7. Okay, quite logical. What about knight d6? Knight d6 trying to put knight in center. And now what? c5 most probably.
King f2, rook h2.
Give check. Rook b4.
Rook e3.
King e3 enough. Rook a5, yes. King c8.
b4. Rook e3.
Can I take on d6? Very question also. Rook d2, b5.
Rook g7. Rook c7.
King a8. Rook d7. But no time. But no time.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight f6.
Bishop b5. Short castle. Maybe short castle.
Queen d2.
b6 most probably. Knight c5. f6 of course.
c3 of course.
a4.
Yes.
Bishop a6.
Okay, why not d4? Knight take e4. Knight take e4. Take on e4 now.
Bishop b7, yes.
Queen c2, yes. Most probably after knight d2.
Queen d7. Okay, queen d7 looks human.
Queen was on a4.
Rook a8.
Queen c2.
Pawn up on h6, but...
Queen f5. Rook d8.
What now? Some Carlsen style king h7? No, he will not play.
Bishop c8. Bishop d7.
Play bishop e3, don't be.
Rook d3.
Queen f4.
Maybe b5.
No. Check.
Yes, knight e4 looks very strong. Now f5. Most probably after knight d2.
So what?
Bishop b4. Yes. Play king f6.
How many seconds? Didn't see time. g3, g5,
h4.
f4, h take g5, g take f4 is losing. Now I will play only... Oh, yes, king e6.
Bishop f4.
Check. King e7. Maybe knight e4.
King f7, yes.
Knight f6 not looks right decision.
Bishop e7. Knight take d7. Rook c4. Rook c8.
Bishop f4, sorry. Rook f8. Check. Should play king g7. King take f5.
Rook maybe take on c4.
At least I can take on c4. f3.
g3. Maybe yes. Yes.
Maybe I did king e1. Now I will play only... Oh, yes,
now
king e6.
But
no
h7.
time. No, he will not play.
Now shake hand. d4. Knight f6 looks most probably like this. c6.
Knight c3. What else? Bishop take f3. Short castle, yes.
Knight take e4. Bishop take e4.
Queen h4.
Yes.
Rook f4.
Queen e7.
Queen h5. Now it's going to end maybe game. What about queen e1?
Bishop b3. Yes. c5.
Queen d2.
Yeah. So now
Rook e1. This very big fight in any game. Knight f6, guy. Oh,
yes.
bishop b2. So, looks I cannot stop.
Knight e4. d5, d5 now. Yes. He resigned. So, yes, he resigned. Now game start. Knight f3.
Knight f6. Bishop g7. Bishop b2. f5. He played f5. Knight takes c3. Rook take d8. Now position like this.
Yes. e4.
Knight d4.
Knight take d4.
Bishop take g7. King take g7.
e4. King f6. Take on f5. Bishop take f5.
King f2. Yes, bringing king.
Check. Yes.
King e3 enough. King e5.
Yes.
So what? Bishop e4.
a5. Bishop d3. Bishop f3.
g5.
Bishop e4. Bishop e4.
b6 most probably. a3. Some move. Yes, bishop d3. Right. Bishop d7.
Bishop d3. Bishop d7. Bishop e6.
Interesting game also.
Yes. King d3. King c3 now.
King f3. King there. King will go on c4. h5 is looks strange. e3 should take. And b6 is not bad.
Yes.
And will easy win by king c6. Yes, draw.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. For c5, knight f3.
e4 unbelievable move.
Knight f6 looks most probably like this.
Bishop take f6. Take f6.
Yes. Bishop e6.
Bishop g7.
What else? Castle should play faster. g4.
Rook c8.
Bishop take e4. b5 is good idea.
Queen d3. What about c4?
Yes. Yes.
Maybe rook fd8. b3 maybe. g5.
Rook. Yes. King f8. Yes.
a4. Bishop h7.
And yes, he took on b3. Checkmate. They played already started.
e4 unbelievable move. c6. Knight c3.
Bishop g4 now.
a3.
Knight bd7. c5. Queen e2. Rook e1.
Bishop d2.
Yes. Bishop f6. Solid move.
Knight d3 also. Knight a4. What's problem with knight a4 now? a6.
Bishop e3.
Knight takes c3.
Queen c2. Yes.
To create some threat against black king. Bishop h4.
Queen c6.
Bishop g3. Why not e5? He wants immediately.
f6.
c4 will answered by a4. Rook a1.
Maybe yes.
e4.
Yes. Queen f5.
So I suggest most probably b3.
Yes.
What about rook takes c1? What about g6 right move? Okay, bishop d4, why not? Maybe queen d5 should play.
King h2.
g3, king g2,
e3.
king g4, queen g2, yes.
Yes, king e2.
But no time.
They played already started. Knight f3.
What about c4? Queen take f3,
e6.
g4 taking space. Short castle.
E take d5.
h4, f5 he played f5. Bishop d2.
Ah, h6. I didn't see h6.
b5,
queen e2, b4,
rook b8,
b5,
c take b5, yes. What else? Because another move, yes, leading to worse position. Bishop c1, maybe a5,
knight c4, e4, f take e4, bishop e7,
a3, bishop take g7,
check,
queen g8,
g7,
capture on b2,
yes,
h7,
check,
king take g7, check,
yes,
check I want to give.
yes, to make some immediate threat.
King e7, give him check, king e8,
Mate, now game start.
what now? Knight c3 is not, bishop e2,
Bishop g4,
most natural move bishop e2, f4,
bishop f3,
short castle, rook b8, yes, and rook b1, king knight e8,
bishop e3,
queen d2, yes, queen d2,
yes, take on e7, c5, yes,
b3 maybe, knight e6, put knight on d5, and
rook e1, a5,
c4, yes, a4 should play,
b take a4, yes,
bishop c3 iso move, okay, knight c3 here, rook a3 should be losing,
rook d3,
now how to improve, but now, okay, knight b6,
rook f3, take on e4, yes, take on e4, take on e4, e5, rook d4,
f5, he played f5, ending also in some variations pawn on a4,
rook take e5,
f6 of course,
check, okay, king f8,
and rook b1, put king near, h5 looks strange, rook c7, rook c1,
c4,
king g2, king f3,
c3,
activate king, king f4, most logical move is most natural move is g4, yes, little bit position boring,
checkmate, they played already started, d4, d5,
c6,
f3,
bishop e7, rook e8, maybe short castle,
knight bd7,
queen c2 looks only move, h6, bishop h4,
bishop take e4,
and play for example c5,
knight f6,
knight g3,
queen e5,
rook d2, rook, yes, some troubles he has, so his pawn center is not stable.
king h1,
What to play? What else than b5?
knight e2, queen c3, b4,
Queen c4, yes. Or knight, maybe knight f4 first. g5,
yes,
so knight d5,
knight take d5,
rook take d5, should play king g7, rook take e5,
queen take e5,
What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended.
bishop f5,
Maybe I can play some move like knight c4,
b3, yes, queen a1,
okay, give check, rook d1, he will give all, king g6, king g1 also, yes, g4,
yes, but why not, queen e5, rook d4, knight take e4,
I call it farmer style. He is strong positionally player and can make as many moves as he wants without changing. without changing position. Check.
Queen e5 or queen e1.
Can I take on d6? Where is question also?
Yes.
Queen c4.
King c3 now.
C3 now.
For
My
g6.
idea king e4.
King e7.
But no time.
So please join us, okay?
Knight f3. Yes, make some threats. Okay, c4, yes.
C take d4, take on c6.
Bishop take g7, king take g7.
Most probably after knight d2. Yes. e5. Yes. Bishop e6.
Rook c5. But queen d6 also a little bit slow. b4.
d4. Take on d4. Take on d4. a5.
a3. Some move. Rook b8. What to play? h3. Made luft for his king. Rook fd8. Play queen b8.
Yes.
Maybe rook c6. Queen b7. Queen f4. What to play now? Play queen b8.
Rook c7. Yes.
Still playing. Oh!
Maybe queen b6.
h4. Queen d6. Interesting.
G take h5.
King h2. h4. Yes. Maybe rook c6.
Yes. King e7.
King e5.
Rook d8. Rook c7.
Check. Rook d7.
Most probably b6. Yes.
King e5.
Play king f6.
Bishop f1.
King g5.
h6.
And yes. f6. King h2. Not right move.
Mated his opponents.
Now game start.
e4, unbelievable move.
e5.
Knight c3.
Knight c6.
Bishop c5. Queen f6. Knight d5.
Rook. Yes. King f8. Knight h3. Queen d4. d3. Yes. d6.
Looks all ideas promising.
Bishop b6.
Knight take b4.
Bishop e6. Knight g5. Don't believe. Knight f6.
Take f6. Should take on c4 by bishop. Knight d5. Cutting all pieces now. Queen f3. Queen take f3. Check. King e7. Maybe knight e4. But it seems losing due to bishop g5.
Rook c1.
Bishop d2.
Yes. g6. d4. Take on d4. King d3.
And rook f8. King d6. Okay. Also possible.
Rook e7.
Take on f4.
Rook g7. Rook d4.
But no time.
Now shake hand. e4.
Knight f3. Yes, make some threats.
Castle.
h3, no, don't believe.
a5. Yes.
Maybe short castle.
d4. Take on d4. Knight take d4. Bishop a6.
Queen c8. No, knight f5. Bishop f8. I don't think so.
Yes.
Queen h8. Bishop takes c5. Rook take d8. Now position like this.
f4. Queen on c5.
Knight h4, as I predicted. Bishop h6, he is using.
Yes. What about e5 move? So, what now?
e6. Queen d6. Interesting.
Otherwise, his position lost. Yes.
Where to put knight? Rook e4. d4. f5, he played f5. Check. In g1 also, yes.
F take e4. Queen f6. Yes, checks.
King king h8.
Queen f6.
Draw.
Yes. Now and e4. d5.
Queen d8, of course. Knight f3. Yes, make some threats.
c5. Knight take d7.
D takes c5.
Bishop takes c5.
Yes, rook fd1. Yes, make tension. King f2.
Knight f6. Bishop f3.
Rook take d8. Now position like this. Knight d6. g3. Pawn up on h6, but
Rook g8. And yes.
rook e2 allow him. Yes, not. But okay. Rook d1.
a6. King e7. Rook e1. King f7. Rook h1.
h5. Rook c1. h4.
Knight e2. King e7. Rook h1. King f6.
Rook d1. Knight g3. Rook g1, yes. Take on e5.
Yes. Rook d8. Rook e7.
King g5.
Rook d3.
My idea, king e4. h4, yes.
B take a4. What about knight? Okay, king d2.
But no time.
Now game start. e4. Knight f6 looks most probably like this.
g3. Bishop g7.
Bishop g4.
And rook b1.
Played d4.
e6. Rook e8, of course. Rook e8. Queen take on e8. Queen f3. Queen d8, of course. Bishop c5. He's not young man.
d5. Yes. E take d5.
Cannot suggest any moves.
Rook d1.
h5. Rook take d5. With idea queen f6. Take f6.
I don't guess he can take on d4. Take on a7. c6. Rook c7. Rook take d4.
Will answered by a4.
Yes, yes.
Rook a2.
Play king f6.
King f1. King e5. Maybe I did. King e1.
King d5. King g6. No, rook f4.
Rook e2 allow him. Yes, not. But okay. King e1. Yes. Rook a2. King f1. Yes. Rook a1.
Check.
Rook a1. King f3. Rook a3 should be losing. King c2 maybe. Rook a2. Check.
Rook c2. a5. Yes.
King b6 is not bad. King b6 is not bad.
Rook c7.
Rook h3. Rook h3. King b6 is not bad. King b5.
Rook g7.
King c5 maybe.
Rook g8.
Rook g1 should play. And rook b1.
Rook b7.
King c8. King e7.
Rook h7.
But no time.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. Knight f6.
Queen b3.
Queen e7.
Short
c6. fa4. Bishop e6. Yes.
And knight c3. Long castle, I don't believe. Play bishop e3, don't believe.
Why not d5? Bishop d6. Yes. Bishop c5.
Knight d4.
Yes. How to stop?
Or bishop d6. Bishop d6. King c8.
Queen h3.
Try to check.
Queen f5.
Queen b3. In troubles now. Also his time running.
Yes.
h3, h6.
Yes.
What about g5? Looks immediately draw,
but why not okay?
c4.
Pawn b6. Yes.
Tough player, very tricky tactical player. b4. Knight e4. Queen e3 not working.
Yeah. Simple take on e3. Rook d3.
Knight d4.
Rook d4.
Okay, knight c3 here. King f2. King f3.
Yes.
And will easy win by king c6. Most probably king d6. Knight a6. Rook c8. My idea king e4.
King c3 now.
King b6 is not bad.
Rook e4.
Long side right. Rook e2.
King d3.
King b5.
Take on b3.
King e5. King e3 enough. King g3.
King h1.
King g5.
King h1. King h1. King d5. King h2.
My idea king no e4. Time.
And I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster. b3.
f5. He played f5.
Knight f6 looks most probably like this.
Knight e6, h5. Take on h5. Now queen g5.
g3.
Knight c5. Long castle, I don't believe.
Rook h1.
Looks not very nice. Bishop e8, very logical move now.
Knight d4. Queen f6.
Bishop takes e5.
Queen take e5.
Also, why not queen d5? Rook d1.
Rook e7.
Rook d7. King g7, yes. Go rook a8. On long side.
Yes. Play king f6. King f6.
Some decision I don't like this before move. Now all queen side pawns became weak. C take b5.
Simple take on e3.
Rook c7.
Yes. Rook d8.
Rook
Check.
d3.
Rook c4. Rook c4 immediately.
Rook d7. King f3.
Yes.
Rook e7. No, don't believe rook e7. Rook e8, of course. Rook e8. King g2. King h3. This is according theory is losing position.
Maybe king d2.
Made it his opponents.
Now shake hand. e4.
g6. Knight c8. Knight c6. Okay. Knight f3. Why not e5? He wants immediately.
f3. Rook b8.
Knight e5. Why? Knight e5 cannot.
Yes.
c4.
b5.
Bishop take b5.
Bishop d7. Bishop take d7.
Take on d6.
We are providing chess this transmission and online comments. Knight d3.
With check.
Take on d3. Take on d3.
Now positional idea bishop take on c3. So you should also not allow
bishop d4,
rook a2, bishop c3, I saw move h5, but queen d6 also a little bit slow.
Yes, king e2, rook c2 checks,
King f1, yes, more easy solution. Rook a1,
yes,
queen e3 not working. King f1, yes.
rook c2,
Queen g2, yes, yes.
yes, take on a7,
Rook d7, f6 of course. King g2, king f2, yes, bringing king, but no time.
I am Dmitry Komarov, Grandmaster, d4, v3, knight bd7, d5, d5 now, maybe knight e2,
Bishop d6,
bishop g4 now,
maybe knight f5, why not? What about knight d2? Knight d2, no, knight d2 is not, cannot be recommended. Queen d7 of course. Knight e3, h3, bishop g6.
or rook a e8,
But queen d6 also a little bit slow. Queen f4.
f6,
Can I take on d6? There is question also. Knight g4. Knight f5. Yes. f3.
take on e7,
Most probably. Yes. Knight h5. g6.
rook e1,
Rook take e1. Yes. Knight g7. What now? g4.
a5,
King e3 enough. King take f5.
b3,
b6 most probably. a3. Some move. I won't give you checkmate. And now what? c5 most probably.
yes,
King e6.
a5, why not take on a5, maybe king d2,
King b6 is not bad.
he resigned, so please join us, okay, d4, e4,
What about c4? Short castle. b5, f3. What about queen e7?
f take e4, f take e4, bishop e6, yes, yes,
Check. He must know something. But why not take on g4?
yes, bishop e7,
Yes. Queen g2. Yes.
bishop e6,
What's interesting? What happened? Knight c5. Knight c5. Aha. There is knight d3. There is some squares for knight. And looks normal move e4.
yes, rook c8,
King g8. e5. Yes, e5 he played. Start to create something new in chess. Take f6. King f7. Okay. Queen g5. Okay.
or queen e1, yes,
Queen d7 of course. Check. Rook f5.
queen d4, yes,
Bishop take f6. Take f6. King c2 maybe. King c5 with some trap. King c5. Same idea. Try to make some triangle.